I've been a professional chef for over 20 years. I've been in the industry for 30. I've been to Hell and Back with Gordon Ramsay, battled Barramundi with Bobby Flay, and I'm known internationally as the pressure cook. Currently, I'm the executive chef of Alba Restaurant located at Soleil Hotel in Sunny Isles, Florida, where I'm also the food and beverage director. Welcome to Miami. Right now, while my friends are getting ready in New York for the big game, I've decided to tough it out down here in Florida in the sun and the fun. I'm gonna head over to Soleil on the Ocean Hotel, where I got some friends coming over. I'm gonna make some groovy, easy, delicious appetizers that are great for the big game. And all the ingredients you can find in your local grocery store. So sit back, relax, enjoy the ride. I guarantee first downs, touchdowns, and game-winning scores. I'm Ralph Pagano, and this is my big game edition. Andiamo! Today, it's all about big game day cooking. And in my kitchen, I got a big game day player, Simply Delicioso herself, Ingrid Hoffman. How are you, sweetheart?
Now that I'm here in your kitchen, ready for some caliente heat, I am ready, honey. Let's do it, right? What are we making? I'm all yours. You're going to order me around a little bit?
I love this show already. This is my favorite show. All right, so check it out. You've got this great killer book, Latin Delight. Tell me about it.
Well, Latin Delight is all about eating delicious food, made lighter, cleaner, without sacrificing flavors. So it's bold flavors without all the extra calories. But wait a minute, I don't believe in diets, and I do believe in splurges. I believe that what I'm making, that you're making me do today, because I am your kitchen helper today, is one of those days when we splurge.
So there's two dishes that I want to make. We're going to do a queso fundido, right? But we're going to do it a little different style than the traditional.
Okay.
And then I'm going to make some chicken flautas as well, which are also going to have a little riff on it. So you are in charge of everything fundido.
I got my skillet hot. I think we're going to start with some queso. And we've got Monterey Jack mix, right? Is what we have in here?
Yeah, there's Monterey Jack mix in there with some jalapeno and some habanero, right? And the killer thing about these ingredients is they're all available at your local supermarket. This is no big chef secret stuff going on.
This is
easy
stuff.
peasy, right?
Here's my favorite part.
The wine.
Wine. I love alcohol, and I love to cook with alcohol. It's like, we put a little bit of white wine. You said to me half, right?
Yeah,
a little bit more. Come on, you're going to be stingy, skimping on the wine?
So fundido is a really cool thing. And, you know, this is your cookware, which is so awesome because it's non-stick. And it's traditionally a dish that you take and you put into a skillet and you pop it into the oven, right?
Generally in something of cast iron, and then you put it in the oven. But this is actually your recipe, which I find genius because it's stovetop. So it's much easier for the regular home cook to do it this way.
You know what? It's all about ease and convenience, right? And that's what we're trying to do right now. I like spending time in the kitchen, but I don't like spending forever in the kitchen. And the real secret is having this kind of stuff.
I agree.
So you hit it with a little salt and pepper, you're in business. Now, check this out. In the flauta is basically, what? Like a fried taco, right? That's what it is?
Like a fried taco. The only difference of the flauta is that you do it with flour tortilla as opposed to with a corn tortilla.
And the corn tortilla is the taquito.
Is the taquito, correct.
Well, so then in my world right now, I am doing the flauta, right? Because I've got flour tortillas right here, right? And I'm going to run a little bit of chicken up in there.
You're going to do chicken and the chorizo. Yum.
You want to put the little chorizo in there too?
Sure, why not?
Right? And then how about some of this this Colby Jack that I got going on right here?
I want to try some.
You like that? Give that a little taste.
Delicious.
How's that?
Delicious. I'm going to put a little bit of cilantro in here. Look at how beautiful this is melting.
Nice.
Yum.
You're building flavor. So now,
building flavor.
You are the official professional.
You're gonna roll it
do I pull
and fold it.
Do I pull the sides in first like this?
I think that would be best.
And then give
you
it a little.
know better than me.
Give it a little roll.
You got toothpicks? I thought you had. Yeah, there you go.
Right there. And then you give it a little pinch just like this.
And then deep fry, baby, deep fry. Woo.
Uh-oh, deep fry, beautiful. All right, I'm gonna make a couple of more while we're doing this. So tell me what's going on. This is so good.
We have added some of the cilantro. We're gonna save a little bit for garnish. We've got the poblanos. These you said that you roasted before because they look roasted.
They're roasted poblanos, right? And the poblano, while it's a chile, right? It's not really a very spicy chili. It really gives a great smoke and almost a sweet flavor to it. Not like that of a red pepper, but more robust flavor. And that's why I really like it. When you see, look at this, my flautas are bursting up a little bit, but I'm making my way through it.
I mean, generally, what I would do is probably put a little bit of water on them so that that doesn't happen. Or if you lose wine will do it. Wine will solve any problem.
You know what? Wine is one of those things. You know, in food, you put it in there. All right, dance in there, baby, dance.
We got a drunken queso fundido here.
You know, I like to think that for all these dishes that we do on a big game day, you got to have salty, crunchy, gooey, crispy. All those players need to be represented, and this way you're having a good game. And with these flautas, I think about 350 to 375 degrees is a great temperature on it, right? Because you want to crisp up the shell,
yes.
But the inside's already cooked, so it doesn't need a long time in there. It's just a shell cooking process, right?
And then you're going to garnish with
this great Mexican crema, right? So it's got sour cream and a little bit of mayonnaise mixed in together. And then I've got avocado crema, right? I took the fresh avocados. So when the flautas come out, I'm going to have a little bit of the crema on the plate. Then I'm going to have a little bit of this avocado madness going on. All right, so I'm gonna pop my flauta. I'm gonna drop it right in here right now. And I'm gonna get it crispy. Oh, look at that guy, look at that, boom. Gonna make sure it's nice. They're gonna fry up in there. All right, so check it out. So I'm gonna put this guy right like that, right? A little bit of lime's gonna go. I'm gonna get a couple of more of these made. Right, but for me, I'm going right down the right angle right now.
That looks beautiful.
Right, it's crispy. This guy, you know what, he's perfect right too. I'm just gonna give him a little chop just like this. And that's gonna be nice just like right there. Same story, let me top it with a little bit of this stuff. Well, I tell you what, this is incredible. I'm so psyched. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna keep on making these flautas. We've got 2 football players. They're gonna cook with me in the next segment. And then we're gonna all jump around the table and we're gonna watch the big game and knock down some of these foods, make a couple of sangria dishes.
Chuck, ready.
Rock and roll.
On rock and roll.
All right, when we come back, I'm in the kitchen with 2 football guys, and after that, me, Ingrid, and the team sit down. We're gonna eat, drink, and be merry. Stay tuned. Well, I'm so excited right now. I'm joined in the kitchen by 2 fantastic gentlemen. One is an all-time NFL great, and one is a soon-to-be. I've got John Offerdahl and Mike Campanaro. How you guys doing today?
Doing great.
We're your fans.
All right.
Let's go.
All right, the Mutual Admiration Club is in full effect. You know, John, you know, you're an incredible guy. You're in the honor roll of the Miami Dolphins.
Right.
You've got a restaurant chain. I look up to you all day long. Mr. Campanaro, I've had the luxury of not only meeting you and your brothers, but your mother and father as well. And you come from a family of chefs and restaurateurs, right?
That's right. That's
all right,
right.
so everybody's in the pool right now the same way. Look, I'm going to start this off with one of my game day specialties. We do this garlic chicken, and it's so nice and easy. I'm going to put all the ingredients together for you right now. So right now, I've got some rosemary olive oil starting in this cast iron pan, and then I'm going to add to it some of this marinated chicken. I've got boneless, skinless chicken breast right here that I've marinated with salt, pepper, and Spanish paprika. Give it a little kick. We're going to sear it up in this skillet and start to work out really nice. In the pan right now, you got the chicken and it's sizzling in the cast iron skillet. To this, I'm going to add 2 kinds of garlic. I've got fresh sliced garlic, and then I've got roasted garlic confit, right, that we've cooked in olive oil. I'm going to get a good sear on the chicken first. I'm going to add the rest of the ingredients and wait till you see what happens. I've already grilled some steaks, but we're going to do a really cool dish right now. It's actually a cheesesteak. You familiar with cheesesteak? Where are you from?
I'm from Baltimore, Maryland.
You ever go to Philly to get a cheesesteak?
I've been up there a few times.
You like it with or without?
I like it with.
You like it with. You like it with cheese, right?
Yeah.
All right, so we're going to do a little recreation of the Philly cheesesteak, and we're going to do it as a fondue. In the pan for the fondue, it's pretty simple, John. You got 2 ingredients. We've got wine and cheese. Pretty simple, right? Wine and cheese. Now, I got friends that I invite over all the time for my big games. So right in this here, there's 2 pounds of shredded Monterey Jack, and I've got some great Sauvignon Blanc white wine. I've got a wooden spoon and a non-stick surface going on in the fondue pot. And what's gonna happen is this cheese just simply gonna melt and become nice and gooey and oozy, right? Nothing better to dip in, right? I like things that are crispy, gooey, and crunchy, right? So we're gonna make 2 of them right now. That's what's happening. All right, so while this is fonduing, how's our chicken working out over here?
Simmering.
Oh, that's nice. Look at that, John.
Yep.
All right, so check this out. I got 2 kinds of garlic, and this is garlic chicken, right? So I'm adding to this plenty of fresh garlic and the garlic confit, right? See, the 2 kinds of garlic. The garlic confit will emit like a really sweet flavor, right? It's gonna be a balanced, really mellow garlic flavor. And then the sliced fresh garlic is gonna be more that pungent that you're used to.
Hey, isn't confit mean something about duck fat?
Well, duck fat, there is a traditional dish called duck confit. And confit really means with fat, right? Taking that word and applying it into the garlic, the same thing. Deliciousness happens, it's simple and easy and low and slow. All right, so garlic everywhere. To this, I'm gonna add some roasted red peppers and some caramelized onions, right? This is gonna be a whole casserole type dish. Over there, the smoke is coming out of my fondue. Caramelized onions. Caramelized onions are really simple. You just take the onion, julienne it up on a low flame with a cover on a pot. Just do nice and slow, and you're gonna really get all the sweetness out of the onion. Now, I've done something off camera. Usually I don't do anything without a camera on, but right now I did something off camera, and I made a cheese sauce. So I took heavy cream, and I took Gouda and Havarti cheeses, and I added that to the heavy cream, and I reduced it. So, John, tell me, so you go from the NFL, and you get into the restaurant business. Tell me the progression.
Well, actually, it was pretty simple. My brother-in-law had an equipment company. They just came out with a new bagel oven, and I said, give me a shot at it. Now, I'm not a chef, as you know. I'm more of a restaurateur.
Now, how many restaurants do you have right now?
There's 7.
7 restaurants. That's good. That's a lot of restaurants. And you're big in the community. Well, I just participated with you with your Gridiron Grill-Off. Tell me about that.
My concept is called Offerdahl's Cafe Grill. We actually do fresh baked, just grilled, all-day food. I played football. So from football to food, from gridiron to grill, I wanted to bring those 2 industries together for charity. And so I bring athletes, Dolphin legends, top 25 Dolphin legends, pair them up with the top 25 chefs down here in South Florida, and they compete for the best food. You know, that event raises money for foster care and homelessness in our community, and it's just a great way of bringing the sports and entertainment world and the restaurant and hospitality world together in a big collision for a cause.
That's awesome. Good on you. That's good stuff.
Thanks
Remember that when you move on,
great stuff.
you always got to get back.
Teaching the younger generation.
That's it.
Exactly.
All right, so let me teach the younger generation right now about garlic chicken. I don't know if you can see what's going on in this skillet right now, but it's absolutely luxurious is the word. It's bubbling cheese, it's roasted peppers, it's caramelized onion, garlic all over the place, chicken all over the place, and now I'm gonna top it with the potatoes. These are potatoes. These are shredded potatoes. Incredible, right? Nice and easy. This is a convenience product, Mr. Offerdahl. I like a little convenience in my life. Okay, so check it out. Potatoes are on top right now of the garlic chicken. I've got the oven behind me, 375 degrees. We're gonna pop it in there. It's gonna take about 20 minutes, 25 minutes to brown up the potatoes, but when it comes out, it's gonna be crispy on the top, gooey in the middle, garlic everywhere, delicious. I'm super excited. Mr. Offerdahl, in respect to your skills, why don't you step up here and give me a hand for a second, shall you?
Sweet.
All right, so here's what I'd like you to do. I've got the steaks, and I'd like you to take this steak and give me some nice slices of it.
Ah, nice thin slices?
Yeah, nice thin slices. Show me what you got. All right, so here's what we got. Check this out. These are really fun, great sandwiches. Now, we've got the Philly cheesesteak piece of the puzzle, right? So, I got a little mini bread for you, right? A little caramelized onion again, because right, this is the onion section of the meal. So I'm gonna put a little bit of the onions on there, right? Now if you put on 2 or 3 slices of that steak, whatever you feel is the right amount. Now, you see that little steak right there,
I like
right?
it,
A little great steak sandwich. On its own,
Appetizers?
you wouldn't eat anything else. So you set them up for your friends, you do a whole line of them, right? They look like, you notice that the bun, what's the bun look like?
Football?
Oh, with Thematic
Big
here
game.
today on the Big Game Special. Cabanero, I'd like you to come over here, please.
Come on up.
This is the time where I like to interact with the rookie
All
right
right.
now.
What do you got for me?
Okay, rookie, so we're gonna take this little sandwich. I'm gonna give you a little slice just like this,
Oh, you get the eating
I
part.
get to.
all right? And I'd
Taste
like you, well, take it and dip it right in there and go for it. See what happens. Give it a little swirl around. How do you think of that? Just like Mommy used to make,
Delicious.
and Daddy used to throw right out the window.
When's this my turn? Come on.
It's your turn right now. Get in there, Mr. Offerdahl. Give it a little run around in that cheese.
Gotta get the thicker stuff.
Yeah, look at that. Show that there. Look at that piece right there. Wow. See how the pro does it?
I don't know if this is in my meal plan.
Oh yeah. I don't know where the crunch is yet, but I can provide a crunch with that forehead of mine.
All right, give it to me.
Boom. Oh. What do you need, buddy? You gotta get back up here.
All right, well, I say right now, me and Offerdahl are going to go back and take it to the field and see who wins this game. I'd like to thank you guys for coming along. I
Thanks
really
for having
appreciate
me.
it. This is
Thanks,
good
Raleigh.
stuff. In a little bit, we're going to take out the chicken casserole. We're going to see what it looks like, and we're going to dive into that too around the table. Sound good?
Sounds great.
Awesome.
Bring it on.
All right. There'll be more eating when we come back. Well, what an incredible first half. Ingrid, I'm really enjoying this game. You know, I'm so happy that John Offerdahl made it here, and Mike Campanaro and everybody else is here, and of course, you to help me cook it in the kitchen was fantastic.
Thank you for having me on the show. This has been so much fun. Guys, forget him. Tune in and keep watching me. Forget the game. You can follow me on Twitter at Simply Ingrid. I'm kidding.
Simply
I'm
Ingrid,
kidding.
for sure, for sure. Hey, listen, for all this and more, check out designingspaces.tv. And I'd like to thank Michael Foods for putting this all together. They provide all the cheeses and the potatoes. Go to your grocery store, check it out. It's the best product I've ever used. You're going to love it.
And the recipes?
The recipes are at designingspaces.tv. Follow Ingrid. Follow me at Ralph Pagano right now. Follow me into the kitchen, into the game. Here we go, baby.
The view is amazing. The food was absolutely delicious, better than expected.
The food is delicious, as our hostess, Ingrid Hoffman would say, delicioso. Ralph Pagano has been a gracious host, and I'm having a fantastic time here.
Great sliders, great chicken. Everything tastes fantastic. I can't wait to get back in there and enjoy the food before halftime is over.
For more information about anything you've seen on today's show or to find out how to be part of the show, log on to designingspaces.tv. You can visit these websites to learn more about the participants on this edition of Designing Spaces.